Welcome back to Darkness. The information in this video has been taken from public sources and is for entertainment purposes. Please do your own research. Shadows of the North, a journey through German occult history. In the dense forests and misty valleys of ancient Germania, where Roman legions once trembled, a spiritual world thrived. The Germanic peoples worshipped a pantheon of gods. Woden, the one-eyed wanderer and master of runes, also where the name of the day Wednesday comes from. Thunor, wielder of thunder, and Freya, goddess of magic and fate. They carved runes into wood and stone, not mere letters, but symbols of power, and they were used for divination, protection, and invoking unseen forces of the cosmos. Centuries passed, and Christianity, of course, spread across the Holy Roman Empire. Yet beneath the surface, esoteric traditions endured. In the Renaissance, German soil gave rise to alchemy's golden age. Figures like Paracelsus blended medicine, mysticism, and the search for hidden knowledge, transforming base metals and the human soul through secret arts. Then came the Rosicrucian manifestos of the early 17th century, mysterious pamphlets promising a new enlightenment, blending Christian mysticism, alchemy, and Hermetic wisdom. Germany became a cradle for these hidden brotherhoods. By the late 19th century, as the German Empire unified amid rapid industrialization, a romantic backlash stirred. The Volkovich movement yearned for a return to the mystic roots. Inner Aristophagy, Aryan wisdom, forged by occultists like Guido von List and Jorg Lance von Lieberfels. List revived runes as magical keys to ancestral power, while weaving pagan revival with nationalist fever. Lance's theories mixed racial mysticism, Templar lore, and apocalyptic visions of Aryan struggle against perceived degeneration. These ideas circulated in journals like Ostera, influencing a generation disillusioned by modernity. After the catastrophe of World War I in defeating Munich, the Thule Society emerged. Named for a mythical northern homeland, this Volkovich occult group, founded by Rudolf von Sebottendorf, blended anti-Semitism, Germanic paganism, and swastika symbolism. It sponsored the German Workers' Party, which Adolf Hitler would transform later into the NSDAP. Figures like Rudolf Hess, Alfred Rosenberg, and Dietrich Eckart moved in these circles. Yet the connection was more cultural and political rather than a grand satanic cabal. Hitler himself showed very little personal interest in the occult rituals, prioritizing propaganda and power. The most infamous chapter unfolded under Heinrich Himmler and the SS. Himmler, obsessed with Germanic heritage, founded the Anarby in 1935, an institute blending archaeology, folklore, and pseudoscience to prove, quote-unquote, Aryan supremacy. Expeditions sought Atlantis-like origins, ancient runes, and artifacts from Tibet to the Arctic. Modern films like Indiana Jones give a nod to that endeavor. Occult advisor Karl Marina Wilga influenced SS symbolism and rituals at Weisberg Castle, envisioned as a mystical order center. Runes adorn uniforms, expeditions chase pagan relics, and border science. Much of this was fantasy and propaganda, but it fueled the regime's racial ideas with a supernatural veneer. The horrors of World War II and the Holocaust forever tainted these occult threads. Post-war, the myths exploded in popular culture, from sensational books to films portraying Nazis as dark sorcerers. Yet historians like Nicholas Goodrick Clark remind us while Ariosophy and Volkovich esotericism provided ideological soil, the Nazi machine was driven far more by political opportunism, racism, and totalitarianism rather than magic. Today, echoes linger in neo-pagan revivals, rune divination, and debates over heritage. German occult history is a cautionary tale. The power of myth to inspire, delude, and destroy. In seeking the hidden light, humanity must beware the shadows that it does cast. Well, thank you for joining me for another episode of Darkness. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you do enjoy my content, please like, share, and follow for more.